Okay guys, Chris back with you on CC's Aquatic Adventures, and today's the day we decide to move this deck pond inside. It kind of got a little cold out here. We're talking 40s at night, 50s during the day. So the goldfish are going to be sitting pretty much in 40-degree weather um, all the time. So we figured it's about time we can get this goldfish in here. In case you guys didn't know, we did lose another goldfish in here. So there's only one goldfish left. We had a temperature drop. It was one of those nights where it just dropped a lot, and um, we had a. I didn't catch it in time, so we're down to one goldfish. Um, Something that I'm gonna do differently next year. Probably gonna um, stay away from the goldfish and do something else. But you can see um, this pond, this vine here, was caught up in the frog bed. So you can see it's kind of a mess. Um, so we got tangled up. So I just separated it. We're gonna try putting the frog bed inside, and we got a plant light, and we're gonna put it and stream it above the fish tanks. So that's the first step. I got everything untangled. We're gonna put it in the garage for now. I'll be going away next weekend, so the temperature's gonna keep dropping. So instead of messing around with it, we're gonna put it inside. See if we can grow these plants on the inside. If we can't, then obviously we'll start a new pond next year. We'll do a little something different next year. Probably gonna run a little. Probably gonna run some different fish next year. Something a little smaller. I think goldfish were um, too big for that, and plus when that gets cold, it's very small. So you got to be careful with the change in weather. We had a lot of change in weather this year, whether it was hot or cold or whatever. Um, it was so much of a difference in temperature that I think it affected the way this pond ran this this summer. So we're gonna close it down. We're gonna bring it inside. I got a plant light. We're gonna stream these frog bit across the fish tanks. See how it does. Like I said, I'm going away next weekend, so I don't want to lose another fish or let these plants die. Um, and we'll see. And this is a project. I want to see how they do inside. This is my project this year, guys. I wanted to see how they did in this little bog filter. I know what adjustments I have to make. I don't want to go with smaller fish. Mostly, um, we want to put small fish in this filter, in this pond, and then maybe move these goldfish to a bigger pond. If I do buy this house, I may just do a pond outside here on the side, um, like right there. I might just do that and then put these goldfish and probably get more goldfish. But so that we know what we have to do with this project. We know we probably should put smaller fish in here like rice fish or something else, and then bring it inside. I definitely think the goldfish it was too. Um, it wasn't big enough for the goldfish, and it got too cold and too hot at times too. So uh, let me get to work on this. I want to do some measurements. I gotta sweep all this stuff up on the ground from, getting those vines out of there. So we want to do this today, and yeah. So let me get to work on this. Take some measurements, and then we're gonna carry this thing inside. The bog filter is gonna have to be unplugged. They're gonna have to carry it in. It's gonna be tough to carry it in, but we'll do that and bring this pond inside, and then we'll be done for the winter. And hopefully next winter we'll have some different projects. But I'm actually curious to see how these plants do on the inside. We're gonna check it out. Anyway, guys, stay tuned. Let me get this stuff squared away, and then I'll be back to film what it looks like and how we're doing it. All right, see you in a little bit. Okay, guys, I forgot to finish up that video that I made yesterday. This is the pond on the inside. Whether we keep the plants in here or not is matters. It all depends on if I can keep them alive. And it looks like they're kind of drying out. I'm not too happy with the way it looks, but um, we had an issue with the pump overnight, it wasn't pumping out water. So it seemed like that it kind of dried out a little bit. So hopefully we can get this spruced up a little bit more today. But like I said, it's a project. We have a plant light here. We're going to try to plant light, see if it works. But I didn't want to keep this outside. I'm going away this weekend. I already lost a couple goldfish out of here. And we're supposed to get into the 30s, like the high 30s and low 40s here in Pennsylvania. So we moved it inside to see what we could do. It's still a couple of these plants look like the leaves are kind of dying, but like I said, I kind of lost some pump last night for some reason. I think mostly because it was clogged. So I noticed it when I got up this morning. I'm like, wait, why is this not working? And the pump was not pumping the water through the bog filter. So could dry some of it out. I'm actually going to get some a spray bottle and wet these down and see if I can get them to spruce up a little bit. The video cut off there. So yeah, I'm going to be spraying some water on this, see if I can get this to spruce up a little bit. It looks like they're very dry, but we had to, like I said, we had to move this inside because of just the weather, and we want to see if we can get it to grow with the plant light. If we can't get it to grow with the plant light, we can probably move the plant light above where the on this tank over here where we have the pothos. We may want to do something with that. We'll see. I'm hoping this plant light works. Like I said, we're going away this weekend, so we want to test it, see what's going to happen. So far, so good. Like I said, the pond had a little problem with the pump last night, so we're going to have to. I'm going to spray it down a little bit, see if I can get it to spruce up. But that's the pond, guys. Inside, we keep it in here overnight. I mean, for the time being, we have a couple goldfish in there. I'm probably going to keep plants in as long as I can. If these plants do not survive in here, I'll be probably going to be putting smaller fish in here. Mess with the pond. I'll probably do some breeding, maybe some rice fish, white cloud minnows. I don't know. We'll see what happens. But we're going to keep the bog filter. If I have to run different plants, I will. But that's what it looks like now. But we'll do some projects in this. The goldfish, we're going to probably just keep one goldfish in there. Maybe I'll put another 2 in there and maybe move the goldfish to a 20-gallon. I don't know. We'll see what happens. If not, we'll maybe move it to a tank. I'm not sure what I'm going to do yet. But that's what it looks like right now, guys. Hopefully we can get this thing to survive a little better. And hopefully this plant light will keep the thing alive. It looks like the irises are doing pretty good. They're growing some nice tall, which is good. They're tall. But, like I said, we don't know if this is going to last long in here. We're going to see. We'll keep an eye on it. We'll do some other video. I'm not going to make this video too long because people for some reason, don't like pond videos. I don't know why. But for now, we're just going to keep this the way it is and see what happens. So, just to let you know, we did take the big Geophagus out of here. We're treating him downstairs with some General Cure. He had a bout of hole in the head, and I just had him. I was treating him for like a month with food and Epsom salt, and then I realized he had another infection going on. I left him in there for too long. He wasn't eating the food. I saw him spitting it out. He was eating, but wasn't eating enough of it. So now we put him up downstairs in the treatment tank. Do a couple of rounds of treatment and see what happens. And hopefully we can get him better. I think we will. I have confidence we will. But it's going to take a little bit, unfortunately. I actually took him out of the tank, and then I did a huge water change yesterday, about 50%. Like I usually do every 3 weeks, but I did it earlier this time. We also added, I had this tank off, but you can see we added the other angelfish in there. So now you got you got 6 angelfish in there now. And then we'll put the geophagus back in. And then I was actually contemplating whether or not if I should put the geophagus in here. But I don't like the matchup with the green Terra and the Dempsey. I just don't like the way they attack. But these lights are off right now. I usually don't put them on until about 3. So that's what we got going on, guys. I'll do an update in this garage another time. But for now, that's what the pond looks like. We got this plant light, which my wife has all over the house for her plants. We're going to try that in this pond. I had to leave that hose open to do water changes in here. I had to keep that spigot open so I could fill up the totes. I usually use totes, and I have a pump that I pump the water from those totes into the tank. So I like to have that spigot open, and that's why I put the pond there. We got rid of a shelf that was here. We put that downstairs. So for now, that's what it looks like, and we're going to go with it. So until next time, remember, if you can't own them, rehome them, and we'll see you next time, guys.